Chapter 5. Close Contact. "Excuse me, miss." My sight trail from his hand to his face. "I was told my wallet is with you." Jace's voice is as smooth as butter and deep. His eyes are so delicate and precise. The setting sun radiating behind him illuminates the shape of his machine of a body. "Thank you for holding it for me." I love how long his hair is. He belongs in a CoverGirl commercial. I want to play in it. Okay, get a grip and speak before he assumes I'm a mute. "You're welcome," I reply in a murmur. My lung power appears to be weak. I swallow to dry my wet mouth. His penetrating gaze falls onto my throat as I gulp. It fell under the table. I drop my eyes. Did it? I thought I lost it on the grounds, and a guest pocketed it. That's a relief. I give a short laugh and gaze back up at him. Jace's eyes hold a twinkle that has nothing to do with the dim lighting. "Yeah, I bet you're glad there are still good people in the world." I pull out the drawer and pluck the wallet from it. "Is there?" "Yes." "So, you're telling me everything is how I left it?" "That's exactly what I'm saying." I pass it to him. "You can check if you like." Jace's suit jacket slides back. The cuffs of his dress shirt reveal that his arms are just as veiny as his hand. He unfolds his wallet and examines it. I watch his lush lips part and his Adam's apple stretch. Interesting. Our eyes collide. "Why didn't you steal it?" "I would have." "Maybe because I'm not desperate or dumb," I retort. He smiles at my earnestness. I'm surprised to meet a smart blonde. We come in different varieties. I play along. I don't associate myself with the lesser half. Jace chuckles. "I see why you work here. You have a good sense of humor. And fast hands," I boast. "How fast?" "What's your drink?" "Commonwealth," he says in a dare. "Which style?" "European." He watches my hands collect liquids. Basil, red apple, maqui berry, blueberries, potato, lavender, star anise, rosemary, wild strawberry, and cotoneaster. Each bottle has a nozzle on its end. Coming up. I pour the liquids over ice and measure 1.5 inches without difficulty. Like a chemist, my hands handle the bottles in a flawless motion. I know I'll surprise him with my blazing speed. I practically juggle the bottles 2 at a time. I stir with a red straw to churn the flavors before handing it over. He takes a sip, swishing the liquid around his mouth before swallowing. I don't speak that language. I need an English translation for feedback." I poke. Jace titters amusingly. "That's impressive. Not too overbearing or underwhelming. Perfectly balanced, maybe even beyond that." He sips more and exclaims a satisfying, "Ah, I told you I'm fast. Now you can add accurate to the list." I raise my brow. "I have a reputation here." "I'm sure you do. You must be a heartbreaker." "Only a little." I grin. Jace stuffs his wallet into the front pocket of his trousers. "Or a lot. It's fun being in that club, right?" He downs the drink in one big gulp, then sits the glass on the counter. "Thank you again, darling. Have a wonderful night." "You too." Jace nods me farewell and goes the way he came in. The way his ass muscles contort within his trousers is hypnotically sexy. What just happened? I said no communication. I was supposed to give back what I got in return for the past year. Instead, I gave. Stupid. I wasn't supposed to. Why did I flirt? Why did I fail? Lily snaps her fingers in front of my face. "Hey, did you hear me?" "Oh, what did you say?" "How'd it go?" I open my mouth, about to respond, before I remember whose fault this is. "No, I'm not talking to you. Tell me." "No. You should be thanking me," she snaps. Who gets a chance to chat with a billionaire? I'm not thanking you. Oh, come on. You had to get his number or he got yours. I'm not interested. Neither is he. That was just me. A bartender talking to a customer, nothing more. Oh, don't tell me you fumbled the bag. Literally. My eyes shoot daggers at her. There was nothing to fumble. He's a playboy. Quit trying to make him more than that. Girl, you. She groans in frustration. He sleeps around. That's a given for a guy until they find a woman to marry. He's not going to put a ring on a hooker, that's a fact. You'll blow his mind once he knows how suitable you are. Let's agree to disagree, I growl. I'm done talking to you. Lily rolls her eyes. So, you're mad that I got a guy you've been eye-fucking to notice you? No, I'm mad you didn't listen and respect that I wanted nothing to do with him. You ignored that and did it your way. So, I was selfish to get you two talking? Yes. Wow, Lil ridicules. Wow, I'm sorry you feel that way. I am too. At home, I take a hot bubble bath and sulk. I left work in a bad mood. I was grouchy, the same as Lil. We parted ways like two venomous snakes. I'm the one who has the right to be angry, not her. Yes, Jace was gorgeous and easy to talk to, but that doesn't mean he's not a whore like all hot guys are. He admitted to being a heartbreaker and flirted with me as if he did it every day, which he most definitely does. He has done that a dozen times, maybe hundreds. I'd like to know if there's a body count for him online. I scoop my phone off the flat ledge of the tub and type, "How many women has Jace Harrison dated?" A long Google page shows. I click on the first article. There's a slideshow. The caption above it reads, "The 33 women seen in intimate locations with JH through the last 4 years." I swipe through the photos, finding that he dates all kinds of women. Hot foreigners, models, actresses, business owners. All of them have better shapes than me and are unbelievably hot. I'm actually a downgrade. I don't have big hips, a super tiny waist, a bubble ass, or a glamorous life. I'm just a bartender. I don't even consider it a career. It's a job. I'm nothing to brag about. The only upper hand I have on those dazzling women is that I'm a virgin. They'd probably laugh at that flex. For all I know, Jace will be a part of the laughter. I set my phone back down and sputter my lips like a tiny engine. Why am I even searching this? I must be bored. I need chocolate. Usually, I emotional eat. I'm on a diet, so my mini fridge has no sweets. I could call for room service. When I get out of the tub, I have a chocolate cake, vanilla ice cream, and extra fudge sent to my room. I turn on the TV and find something action-packed to watch. No way am I looking at a romance movie. I don't want to be that pathetic. Fast and Furious is my choice. I up the volume and check my Tinder. I forgot about Brad. He probably unmatched with me. Surprisingly, his profile is still active in my collection. Brad. Did it? My bad. Unless you liked it? Did you enjoy the feel? Me. Sorry. I meant to get back to you, and yes, to all 3, I add a scoop of ice cream over the cake and douse it with fudge. When I put it into my mouth and taste the flavors, my tongue spark. I swear, tiny bolts of lightning are attacking my jaws. God, I missed this, I exclaim and stuff my mouth. Brad, you gave me a boner. Me. What? Brad. My dick stood up. Me. I know what a boner is, LOL. I said what, because that never happens. Brad. Really? Me. No. Like I said, I only sexed. I've had guys say they jerked off and came, but one never said anything about a boner. Brad. Maybe because we met up, and because you told me one of my fantasies. TBHME. A virgin is your fantasy? Brad. Yeah, that's just about every guy's fantasy. Me. I never knew that. Brad. Yeah, we like ownership more than women know. An unpopped cherry is the ultimate power move. Me. So, I turn you on more than an experienced girl? Brad. Oh yeah, I expect them to know what to do. But with you, it's a mystery. The naughty virgin is my go-to on Pornhub me. Mine is the dominant woman. Brad. You're not submissive? Me. I don't think I am. I always picture being in control, doing the whipping and tying, being the one standing up while the guy is on his knees. Brad. Me. Brad. I'm getting hard. Me. Let me guess, that's another fantasy of yours? Brad. Oh yeah, most guys find a dominant woman a turn off. I don't. Me. That's good. Brad. Your hotness is multiplied. You're at game level 10 now. I snicker. Me. Ah, you're a nerd. Brad. Gamer. I am nowhere near a nerd. Thank you very much. Me. Are you still hard? Brad. Yeah, me. Would you like to know what sex positions I practiced? Brad. Tell me. Spread eagle, pretzel, tug of love, helicopter, reverse missionary, sideways saddle, lap dance. Brad. What else? Me. I mastered the washing machine technique on my toothbrush, Brad. Keep going. Me. I gag less now when sticking my fist down my throat. Brad. What else? Me. I can do a handstand for 5 minutes. Imagine an upside-down mouth blowing you. Brad. How tight can you go? Me. A cucumber is snug in my mouth, if that helps. Brad. Do you want to hear me beat off? I wickedly look off to the side before typing. Yes. I part my lips and inhale. I slip my hands into my underwear and circle my clit. He calls my phone. I answer fast and immediately hear the sound of whacking skin. I pat my cherry. I sigh as a squirt exits and drowns my bean. He grunts. Are you wet? Yes. Did you come yet? A little. Slap it harder. He does so. The spanking meat sound amplifies. You like the sound? I do. I pat myself deeper now and enjoy the sizzling pain and feverish temperature of my cum, which oozes out like goo. It stings, I gasp. Press it deeper. Brad moans and quickens the dick jerk off. I push a bit more firmly and feel my legs jiggle from the spasms from my waist. I don't want to break through. My vag flames up. A raspy wail escapes my lips. My upper body pulls up from the bed as if I'm possessed. The creaking of the bed and Brad's groans make me horny. Picture it in your mouth, jammed against your tongue and down your throat. In between your legs. I use my whole palm to slap at my meat, but I need something harder. This isn't doing it. Oh, fuck. I leak out heat. I feel a blob still stuck inside. I need to grind on something to get it out. I sit up and pull my blanket towards me, wring it into a snake shape, curl it downward, and ride it. My bed creaks. I exclaim roughly. Brad bangs his penis heavier and grunts like a wild man. The pressure between my thighs and crotch causes me to squeal in short spurts. The buttery texture seeps out in a tidal wave. Dizziness and loss of balance make me claw the sheets to keep steady. I heave and tremble, moan and groan. Brad orgasms loudly. I hear his discharge. It sounds like jelly splashing onto a floor. I breathe raggedly. When I exhale, there's wheezing involved. Fuck. I laugh and free my upper body from the arch and lay flat on the creaking bed. I close my eyes and smile. I think that was too much. I giggle. No, that was perfect. I roll over and bite my nails. What did you like most about it? He exhales heavily before saying, pretty much all of it, especially your moans. They weren't fake. That's the last thing I remember from the night because I fell asleep.